Hey guys, in this video we'll talk about RDS, Relational Database System provided by Amazon. So earlier RDS was only providing services for MySQL, but nowadays RDS provides services for Oracle Standard and Enterprise Edition, SQL Server, as well as MySQL. So this is very much similar to how you actually launch an EC2 virtual server. So this is the dashboard of your RDS, and let's get started. Click on Launch DBS Instance Wizard, and here you can get the options. So all these databases are supported now, so you click on your desired one. Alright, so here you can select the engine version. If you want to use the legacy version 5.1, you can use that. This is the default one. If you want to use the latest one 5.6, you can use that too. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. DB instance class, micro, small, medium, large. So this is again very much similar to what we have seen in EC2 virtual instances. Multi-availability zone deployment. If you click on yes, the database will be deployed in multi-availability zone, but in the same region. US East region has 3 availability zones. So this will be deployed in all those 3 zones. But if you say no, so it will be deployed in the default one. Auto minor version upgrade. If a minor version will be released by MySQL and that will be supported by AWS, do you want your server to be upgraded automatically? Yes or no? We keep it no. How much storage that you want to allocate to your database? Minimum is 5 GB. Provisioned IOPS volumes actually provide high IO rates, so that is what suits the database servers most. If we click on yes, we have to specify the ratio between 3 and 10. So MySQL support 1000 to 30,000 IOPS with increment of 1000. But this thing works well with large instances. If we are using t1.micro, it does not make any sense to use provisioned IOPS. Instance identifier, my test DB. Username will be current user and put any password. Password must be 8 characters. So here you can give the database name, my test database, the port number, default, availability zone, let's keep it default, and security group is also default. And here you have to specify the retention period, for how many days you want to keep the backup, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. Backup window, if you want to specify that my database backup should be taken at this particular date, at this particular time only, then you can specify it here. Otherwise keep it default. So it's better to keep these values default. And this is the summary, and then we can say launch the DB instance. Now go to instances once again, and here you can see the status is creating. So my test DB with class micro, 5 GB of storage, security group is default, engine is MySQL, and username, password, all that stuff. So after a couple of minutes, the database will be ready, and we will get a domain name of this thing using which we can access these databases. So as you can see, the instance is ready now. Let's see a couple of more options here. If you expand this thing, you can see the endpoint has been created for you. So this is what you can use in your application, or you can connect with this database instance using any MySQL client. Let's take a look at monitoring also. So as the EC2 virtual instance, we also have monitoring for database instance, the CPU utilization, DB connections, free space, free memory. These are very good stats to have. And the good thing is that we can create the CloudWatch alarms here also. So in case anything goes alarming, we will get the notification. We can create the alarm over here. So as we have seen earlier, we can create a topic, send a notification to my DB topic and put your email ID here. So for what service you want notifications, let's say DB connections. If average DB connections, or you can say maximum DB connections, is greater than equals to, let's say 90 for at least 5 consecutive periods of 5 minutes, means total 25 minutes, then send an email notification to karan@nextport.com and create. So it will automatically create a topic and create the alarm for that. So as of now it does not have sufficient data, but once this instance will run for few hours, it will start collecting data, and if the value reaches to 90, it will send out the notification. So this is how you can actually configure your instance and then configure automatic monitoring, and if anything goes wrong, you will also get an email notification. So RDS provides a lot of options to manage your database instance. Apart from these monitoring and notifications, it also provides you high availability and high scalability. So that was all about RDS configuration, how you can set up an MySQL instance, how you can configure alarms and notifications, and how you can set up your backup policies, how you can create the snapshots. Thanks for watching this, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it.